This is a story about my grandpa uh, and all the fishing that he used to do with me and my mom and my dad. That's junior high school me there, about 1969. I think I was about 13 or so. My grandpa liked to go walleye fishing, and when you caught northern pike, it grated him. He just hated it. But he tolerated it for me, for his grandson, and I just had a blast. I was catching northern pike. I kept putting sucker minnows on, and he started getting a little bit irritated, but I had a blast. This is my grandpa's 18-foot Chris craft. That's his neighbor in the back of the boat there. So there was 4 of us on board that day, and it was just a huge, I called it a fishing barge. Boy, time passes, and I had so much fun with all these people, and they're all gone now. And heck, that's me there. I had to be maybe 13, and I'm 67 years old now. And I look back on this and I just think, what a blast I had with these people. I wish they were still here, but boy, they'd be really old. So we spent all day out there fishing. I think we were in Lake Winnebagosh, and my dad brought in the only walleye. Of course, he made a face when he saw how little it was, but he was the only guy that caught a walleye. So there you go. My grandpa knew when he retired exactly what he wanted to do. He had a 58 Chevy Impala. He had a 14-foot boat. He later upgraded to an 18-foot Chris craft. This is his little boat here. He's on Lake Mille Lacs with my dad. That's what he did. When he retired, he went fishing, and he took us fishing too. There's Grandpa reeling in another walleye, netting it all by himself. So my dad and my grandpa were on this trip together, and here's a picture. There's my dad. He wasn't even 50 years old then, but he pulled in a really nice looking walleye on this trip. Much happier now. That's me when I was just a little guy. And I couldn't wait to go and join those guys, go fishing with them. I was really looking forward to it. Of course, Grandpa had all the techniques. He could fillet all them fish in like no time at all. No bones, just zip right through them. And Grandpa had 4 daughters, and this is my mom going fishing with Grandpa. She told me about this trip, and she said that it was so cold out that the ice was forming in the eyelets of the fishing poles. And there she is lighting up a smoke, getting ready to boat some walleyes. And Grandma and Grandpa moved up to Grand Rapids, Minnesota when they retired, and they bought a house, a 1-bedroom house. It's about 500 square feet. Had a 1-car garage, and he had his 18-foot Chris craft parked in the garage. And his 58 Chevy was parked in the driveway. Doesn't sound like much, but you know what? They had a blast.